You too, B.I.G. Big Money E. Nah, I ain't like that yet, Trey. Fuck, I'm about to restart the video. Damn. I just found this video a couple of days and I was looking at it. I look at the first two things, so I can't cap by that. The rest of the shot I didn't look at, so we're gonna look at just live reaction. You feel me? Check it out. You too, Big Money E. Hey, check me out, man. Look, before we get this video started, I need y'all niggas to like, comment, subscribe. I'm saying one more time. You know what I'm saying? I got mine in, nigga. You got yours? I'm just making sure. Alright, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get right to the video. Now look, this is the first reaction video. You know, like I said, I'm not a reaction channel. I just felt like reacting to the video. I seen it a couple days ago, and I was looking at. I seen the first two stats. I mean, two facts. So I can't cap by that. I seen the first two. The rest I ain't seen yet. So this is really like a live reaction. Feel me? But the video we react to is the top 10 reasons to not move to Richmond, Virginia. And who better else to, you know what I'm saying, to let y'all know if y'all should move or not, is in a nigga who lives there. You feel me? Let's check it out. The first time I seen it. I seen the first two stats.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the world according to Briggs. I am Briggs, and I am finally going to break down and do a video that's been requested many, many times by someone that's been a channel member since I opened that thing up. Frank lives in Richmond, Virginia, and thinks I won't be able to come up with 10 reasons why.
I don't know this nigga Frank. Who is this nigga Frank? I've never met a nigga named Frank in Virginia.
Someone might not want to move there. And I'll tell you up front, it was hard. And I was really reaching on a couple of things on this list. If you're new to this channel, let me explain. The thing about these videos is this. I'm not telling you not to move to a place. I am giving you some things you might want to know before you move to.
Stay hydrated, my nigga. It's hot as shit outside today, you feel me? Niggas fucking around and pass out.
A city, town, or state that won't be on the city's website, or a realtor might not mention these things to you.
Right,
a lot of the reasons after things like crime and poverty are opinions, my own and people I know that live there or in the area. And sometimes I get them off websites where people wrote blogs about their town and things like that. Some of the things on these lists might be something you enjoy, and you're probably wondering, why is it on the list of reasons you might not want to move there? Because other people don't like it. Weather is a perfect example. I will tell people about the heat in Vegas as a negative. Half of the people love the heat, the other half, including myself, hate the heat. Okay, today we're talking about Richmond, Virginia.
All right,
Richmond has a population of just over 200,000, and the metro area has about 1.2 million. It's right here, not too far inland from the Chesapeake Bay, and it has the James
River. Virginia, Richmond. Shout out 804 Stand Up.
Going right through town. Richmond is a beautiful city. Richmond was incorporated in 1742 and has been an independent city since 1871, so it's been here a while. All right, let's see some things that might stop you from moving to Richmond, Virginia. Number 10, NASCAR Lovers.
This is a fact. I can't cap. This is definitely a fact. The reason I know this is a fact is NASCAR. I said niggas like NASCAR. I can tell you this is a fact. I used to live right next to the Richmond Raceway. That's it's like East End kinda. I used to live right in the Richmond Raceway, bro. And bro, I'm trying to tell you, these niggas used to come every fucking year, bro. Every year. And it used to be like 30, 40 cars, man. Used to come right beside. It was like it was kind of in my backyard. They used to come. They used to just park their shits right there, bro. Illegal as hell, but you know niggas in Virginia don't care, bro. Illegal as hell. You know it's like kind of like redneck niggas, redneck people, because you could tell they was like in like RVs and shit, so they probably traveled a long distance and shit. But yeah, they used to literally park like in my backyard and shit, like 30, 40 cars, bro. Crazy type shit, crazy.
Believe it or not, this was listed by more than a few people. Richmond, Virginia residents love their racing.
And I know a lot of people, a lot of people in Richmond do drag racing too, or just do racing in general. Like, I know I have family members who would do like race car driving.
The city took double helpings and may have even gone back for thirds when they were dishing out NASCAR fans. As one resident put it, you will eventually be invited to go watch a race, or at least be caught up in a one-sided conversation about the beauties of NASCAR. Now, that part is, I'm sure, a decent exaggeration, but what isn't is race weekends. The Sprint Cup Series and the Nationwide Series are held at the Richmond.
I just said that. I told y'all niggas I used to live right next to that shit, bro. No cap. No cap.
International Raceway. No cap. It gets loud, traffic gets rough, and crowds of sunburned Southerners roam through the city. It's not just NASCAR either. They have other events throughout the year that, you know, don't get as crowded as the NASCAR, but they can get pretty harsh. Number 9, bad driver.
Now this one, it kind of depends on who the hell it is, because I can't cap, bro. I know people, bro. Shout out to Shawty. I ain't gonna say her name. Shout out to Shawty though, but She told me her ass literally drove on the wrong side of the street. I'm talking about traffic coming this way, my nigga. She coming this way type shit. Yeah, it depends if you can drive or not. I guess it depends everywhere if you can drive. I got pulled over like twice, and the only time I got the first time I got pulled over is because I was coming back from the gym. But then mind you, this is 10th grade shit. No, 11th grade type shit. So I was coming back from the gym like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I was coming from AmFam. Real niggas know, bro. 2, 3 in the morning, prime time to go get you a run in, bro. It was some hardcore real niggas who hoop. You feel me? I think I was coming back and like I had bought some Chex Mix and a damn Propel, man. And I can't cap, bro. Y'all can say what y'all want. This is post-COVID, so you know what I'm saying? Hygiene at that time prior to COVID. It was tight. It was kind of loose. You feel me? So I think I had some Chex Mix. And mind you, I'm driving with my knees. So technically, I guess you maybe call me bad driver, but I ain't got put over twice. Technically, I'm a great driver. You feel me? I was driving my knees. You feel me? I had the Chex Mix on one side, Propel on one side, killing that bitch. The Chex Mix fell. You know what I'm saying? So look, I had to do what I had to do. Like I said, it was post-COVID, so hygiene was pretty loose. I'm crushing, you know what I'm saying, on the ground. I'm going ham, you feel me? And I swerved like a bitch. And then, you know what I'm saying, 12 came up on me, pulled me over. These niggas thought I was really drunk, too. I'm like 16. Nigga like, you drunk? I'm like, no, I'm not drunk. Nigga, I'm 16. He like, do this. Now, mind you, doing this right now is pretty easy. But when a nigga tell you to do this off rip, that's just kind of daunting, my nigga. I got kind of scared. I could not cap. But I did it, though. Yeah. Best believe I ain't get no ticket either, though.
Now this one is incredibly ironic considering they're such NASCAR fans and racing fans. Drivers in Richmond were named some of the worst drivers in the country by a study done by Quote Wizard, an online insurance rate website. They said that these people are some of the worst drivers you have in the country. And I just think it's so weird because they're so into racing. The website includes 4 factors in their study: accidents, speeding tickets, DUIs, and citations like running red lights, using cell phone while driving, etc. The drivers rarely obey crosswalk laws in Richmond, and some of the drivers don't even stop for pedestrians. That's even though
bro. Y'all trying to act like we New York or some shit, or California, bro. Virginia, bro, we don't drive that bad, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Other than Shawty who drove on the wrong side of the street and with that ass doing like these, other than that, my nigga, we do not drive that bad.
Right away.
It's not that bad.
Bike lanes are pretty much a joke to the drivers of Richmond. Maybe they should quit watching as much NASCAR. I mean, teach these people that 2 to 3 inches is not a good distance between you and the car in front of you on the highway. Things like that go a long way. Maybe they can even learn rubbing is racing, but it's not commuting. Number 8, the poverty rate. Richmond is a nice city.
I can't cap, bro. It's a lot of homeless people, bro. It's a lot of people who's struggling out here, bro. And that's one thing that really, I can't lie, it kind of hurts me, bro. Because you ever see somebody struggling, bro? You want to help them so bad, but you just not in a predicament to, to give that assistance out. That's how it is in Richmond, bro. It's a lot of panhandling people, bro, who be like on the side of the street, bro. Like, I think, no cap, bro, like yesterday or day before that, man, I seen like 2, 3 families that dead ass panhandling. Like the kids and everything, bro. It's pretty bad, though. No cap. It's pretty bad out here.
But they have a strange amount of poverty. All cities have poverty. I get it. But when you visit and not live in Richmond, you might not realize it. The median household income in Richmond is 26% lower than the national average.
Niggas are struggling, bro. It's struggles out here, bro. That's why niggas like me, bro. I'm just trying to, you feel me? Do something positive.
Some of these homes are so poor, emo goth kids drive through these neighborhoods to get inspiration on how to be depressed. The poverty rate in Richmond...
You a bitch ass nigga for that. That was hella disrespectful. I'm gonna let you slide for that one, but that was hella disrespectful, bro. Don't do that.
25.2%. That's 68% higher than the national average. 1 out of every 4 homes in Richmond lives in poverty, basically. The poverty rate across the state of Virginia is fairly low. It's 11.2%. Median Richmond is dramatically higher than the average percentage of residents living below the poverty line in the state of Virginia. It's kind of sad. Now, when I give you stats like that, keep in mind, these are 2019 numbers. If you look up the stats now, since the pandemic hit, it's a different story, but that's across the board.
Trust me, niggas is hurting out here during the pandemic, bro. Like, niggas couldn't even find jobs for real, bro. It's tough out here, bro.
So, we're going by 2019 stats. Actually, that was the last complete year anyway.
These niggas eating bread and water for?
Number 7, high taxes. So, follow along here. Virginia isn't known as a high tax state.
You know what I'm saying? I filed taxes probably like... I think I did tax maybe one time. I have no comment on this one, so I'm just let it slide.
But nobody ever thinks that when they're paying taxes. Everyone thinks the taxes are the highest in the country wherever they happen to be paying taxes. It's just how we are. Virginia is actually ranked as 38th in the highest taxes, so they're not even doing that bad. The 3 highest states are New York, Hawaii, and Vermont. So some of the things going on there might catch you off guard, especially if you're coming from a state with low or no sales tax like here in Oregon. In Richmond, you have a meal tax. Now, they have this throughout the country in a lot of different places, but theirs is pretty high. The meal tax rate in the city of Richmond is 7.5% of the amount paid for the prepared food you purchased in the city of Richmond. Basically, if you buy...
Let you know right now, I'm completely lost right now. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I'm just letting it slide. That's why I'm just listening. Y'all see me dozing off. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I'm just listening.
Takeout or you eat in a restaurant, you got to pay this tax. That's what the prepared food. I mean, if someone's making your food for you and whether you take it home or you eat it right there in the place, you gotta pay the tax. Combined with the sales tax, you're paying an extra 12.8% for your frickin' buffalo wings. That's pretty brutal. Then they have this thing called the admission tax. The admission tax is basically for any place that charges admission. You know, you got to buy a ticket to go see a comedy show, I don't know, sporting event, whatever, concert. You got to pay an extra 7% on top of everything else just to get in. So yeah, their taxes kind of suck, but they're not the worst. Number 6, poor roads. Richmond is ranked 20.
This is the worst fucking... Bro, fuck all that stuff besides the poverty. That's actually facts too. The racism was facts. This list is 100% facts right now, bro. These roads are fucking trash, my nigga. These are the worst roads. I swear to God, bro. Niggas, we don't even have potholes, my nigga. We have fucking ditches, my nigga. We have bro, I swear these holes be deep as shit, man. Like, honestly, bro, if you go past that bitch on like 45 miles per hour, bro, say RIP to your fucking tire. That's just popping, bro. I'm trying to tell you, but these holes and these road potholes is fucking terrible. It's the worst I've ever seen in my life, bro. Like, it's not even potholes. Them shit's just holes, my nigga. Not potholes, holes. Like, you roll over that bitch and you slow down and you stop under that shit, your tire is stuck, my nigga. It's terrible. It's the worst, bro. I hate
the worst
that shit.
Roads out of 167 cities ranked. While doing the research for this video,
then he always doing some shit to fix them and they end up fucking them up and not changing them, bro. It should be uneven and shit. Like, come on now.
Came across posts about the roads in and around Richmond.
Matter of fact, bro, don't really think about it, bro. Our roads is fucking terrible, bro. I remember dead ass, bro. This is a real story right here. 2018, going into my 12th grade year of high school, bro. Man, like every year since like I think like what my 9th grade year, I used to go outside and like literally, bro, be outside on my shit for basketball on some shit. Like I used to go outside and literally like run 2 miles a day, come home, play for like 2 hours of basketball every day. Man, tell me why I come back from vacation on my 12th grade year. Going in 12th grade, I come back from vacation. They didn't fuck the entire road up on my street, bro. Made all that shit turn to gravel. Even worse thing about it, bro, it turned to gravel and the shit is stunk. So you couldn't even play ball out there without damn near passing out from the smell, bro. This shit's ridiculous, bro. It pissed me off. And then when it's cool now, but now it's got like little bumps and shit in it. Like, come on now, bro.
Both past and present.
It's terrible,
actually,
bro.
It's been a problem for quite a while.
Look at that
I
shit.
found a MySpace page devoted to Richmond potholes.
Look at that
you should start
shit.
checking the caves for petroglyphs talking about the potholes.
Thank you. He said Richmond potholes. Them shit's terrible.
With the worst roads out of 167 cities ranked. While doing the research for this video, we came across posts about the roads in and around Richmond.
Weak ass potholes.
Richmond, both past and present. Actually, it's been a problem for quite a while. I found a MySpace page devoted to Richmond.
Didn't I fuck my shit up one time too? When obviously I can take a little blame for this because I was skipping school. But I was skipping school, bro, and I think I went to a shawty crib right by my old neighborhood, man. And when you come into the neighborhood, bro, it's not even a pothole, Megan. It's a ditch, bro. It's literally a ditch, man. Like, let's say this is the level road, right? It goes to like right here, my nigga. Like, and I remember I ain't see it one time and I flew past that shit and fucked my bumper up, man. Like, these roads are terrible, bro.
They should
bro.
start checking the caves
terrible.
for petroglyphs
Look
talking
at
about
that.
the potholes in Richmond. In 2016, the mayor made street cleanup a priority and started paving the roads.
fucked them
but
up.
to this day, it's pretty much still a hubcap cemetery. There's approximately 22,000 potholes that are filled annually in this city. And there's still always more. They're everywhere. Sometimes they're an unwelcome surprise.
Look at that shit. That is a pot. Bro, that is literally one of the pot. That's a pothole. That's considered a pothole to them. That's a fucking ditch right there. It's not even a hole, bro.
sometimes,
Man, that's not even
you
a
know,
pole. That's a
it's
hole.
quick
Look at
trip to
that
the
shit.
mechanic to get something
Hell
fixed,
no,
or at
bro.
least a
That's
blown-out
literally how
tire
it
taken
is,
care of.
bro.
Data shows that
Look
65%
at
of
that.
Richmond's roads are in need of repair and are getting worse.
Oh,
4 years
hell,
ago, that number
man.
was
Look
50%.
at that.
So he started cleaning these things up in 2016, and it's gotten
Yes.
worse. Doesn't make
Literally.
sense. Now, part of the reason why these roads are in such bad shape, I
Why?
mean, besides no one's taking
Yeah,
care of them
facts.
properly, is what's beneath the
The fuck
roads.
is that?
Old streetcar lines, brick, and cobblestone make a poor subsurface that can cause sinkholes and cratering. But
Look at this shit, man. They gotta fix the roads in
like
Richmond,
all
bro. I'm
things,
trying to tell you,
when
this
it
is
comes
ridiculous.
to a city, it's budget problems. That's our biggest
Yeah,
problem,
we poor
money.
as shit. They ain't got nothing.
Number
Ad
5,
blocker.
a
Check it
lot
out.
of tourism. Tourism is good in a lot of ways. The positive almost always
Cap. Nobody comes. Matter of fact, it's low key not cap, but it's cap at the same time. Because if you go to Virginia Beach, you get a lot of tourism. Richmond is not that much tourism. I guess you're talking about Virginia Beach, so technically it's not cap.
outweigh the negatives. Those are just facts. You should know some things before moving to a tourist type city. Richmond is a historic city, and when you have history, you get visitors. The Richmond area sees
Yeah,
more than
it is
7 million
historic.
people a year. 7 million people. That's a lot of people. Contributing more than $2 billion to the local economy. That's about 7 million per day.
Where the fuck my money at though? What reparations for black people's at though? Y'all say y'all got $2 billion motherfucking dollars, but the roads is still messed up. I ain't got my reparations yet. My niggas still riding in sedans and shit. We ain't got Hellcats yet, right? Come on now.
Tourism generates
happening?
over 20,000 jobs in the Richmond region. Most of the visitors come between April and September, and that begins the problem. 90% of the 7 million people that show up here show up in a 6-month time frame. If you've ever lived in a tourist town, you know it's a double-edged sword. You need them to come and bring those dollars, but they also bring crowds and headaches. And part-time jobs. A lot of the jobs here are seasonal, unless you're in a career type thing. But if you work in any of the hospitality things, any of the local museums and stuff like that,
Definitely
they cut back
seasonal
on
jobs.
staff half the year. And that can be a problem. But the traffic picks up, the restaurants are hard to get into, things like that. Just all the headaches you get from getting a big influx of people during a short time span. Not really short, but 6 months. We'll get into the history on the next one. Number 4, the capital of the Confederacy. Now,
This is definitely a 100% non-capital list, bro. This list is not cap. Now, check it out, bro. Richmond is racist as fuck, bro. I cannot. It's hella racist white people out here, bro. Even racist, like, just people in general, bro. Like, these niggas, these people is racist, bro. I can't cap, bro. Like, literally driving to school every day. For like pretty much my whole life, bro. We have to pass. I literally have to pass a crib that literally has the Confederate flag sitting outside with a Donald Trump like podium, literally sitting. Yeah, these boys is hella racist, man. Racist as shit, man. Racist as fuck, bro. I cannot cap. It's because it's literally the capital of the racist motherfuckers, bro. Richmond, Virginia. That's literally where they used to hide out with the racist people, bro. Literally, yeah, racist hell, bro. And keep it 1,000, bro. My brother just told me a couple of days ago, maybe a week ago. He said he was going to Wendy's, bro, and like, mind you, bro, the Wendy's right by my crib, it literally got burned down, because it be, nah, I'm gonna be honest with you, it be a lot of niggas and who be wilding out, I guess, who work there. I guess they burned the bitch down, bro, so they actually built it back up, and it actually opened up a little while ago. My brother said he was in line, man. Some random some white dude came out and was saying nigga with the hard R and was just screaming it, bro. These motherfuckers is racist, man.
Richmond was the capital of the Confederacy during the Civil War. If you're not even caught up on that, basically the rebellious side of the country was the Confederacy. Okay, moving on. Now this is a great historical point of view for a lot of people, and others not so much, especially these days.
And they got all them racist ass monuments and shit too, man. Yeah, check it. Hey, if you come to Richmond, man, best believe, you know what I'm saying, I might get some, you feel me,
You've been living under a
people.
rock, let me catch you up. Richmond, like I said, was the capital of the Confederacy. So it has a lot of Civil War history going on here. And that history, by a lot of people's standards, is bad history. Now, I'm a firm believer that all history is kind of good. If it's good history and pleasant history, we take pride in it as a country. If it's bad history, we learn from it. So erasing it and forgetting about it, in my opinion, is bad. Now,
that's an L. My nigga, whoever doing this video, that's an L. Fuck that history.
Symbols like the statues and stuff, it's a different story. All that being said, Richmond has Confederate general statues lining one of the biggest roadways in the city. And
downtown Virginia, yes sir. Downtown Richmond. Go ahead, go down there. You'll see some shit other than these fucking racist ass monuments.
Really, you're never far from a reminder of the city's Civil War history. This whole place is just covered in it. It's how they make their money. Through tourism, they're to see Civil War history. If you're the type that think those statues should come down, chances are if you mention it to a local, they aren't going to be on board with your cause. Okay?
Hey, Richmond, check it out. My
pops people might not know all this because Virginia is pretty far north on your map. I mean, Richmond is a southern city through and through. There's no disputing that. These days, the climate's a little bit different, and if you've got some different views than they are, I'd keep them to yourself. If you don't.
You want all the smoke, my nigga. We want all the smoke, but fuck them people who had the monuments. All that shit need to come down, bro. All that shit racist as hell,
want
man.
any extra headaches. Now, you want to take a stance about that and protest? I'm the last guy to tell someone not to protest. If you feel you got a cause, you go protest. I just think this might be the wrong.
I wonder if they gonna say something about the police, man. I mean, honestly, I feel like they should, bro. Because y'all don't think y'all never seen. Actually, I might do a reaction video to that. Bro, when they were doing like the riots for George Floyd, bro, it got busy down here.
It got busy. Doing it alone in. Number 3, the schools. This one is sort of strange. Reports and different organizations have come out about how schools are severely underfunded in Richmond. They've said that the students are used.
It's a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact. And it's just in Richmond, bro. It's like the other counties, bro, and other like spots, but they're funded well, like Goochland and shit like that, bro. It's actually funded, but it's like Richmond, they don't be funding it or something.
Outdated textbooks and equipment, and that their student-to-teacher ratio is 14-1. It's not the worst, but locals complain about it for some reason. I don't think that one's a big deal, but that seems to be something they're concerned with. One report said that the schools have too many repair projects that have been put off for far too long, and of course that's a budget issue. They do have some solid gripes about how the schools are run and taken care of, but that meal tax thing we talked about earlier, the raise, that raise is going to the schools, so maybe that'll help. I read that it's nowhere near what they need, but it's something. Now, this is the part that I find strange. All those negative things about the schools that are wrong and everyone thinks are horrible, the school test scores don't show that. Richmond test scores are 31% higher than the national average, and they have a good graduation rate. They're doing something right. Sounds like the teachers are doing their job. Well, nobody else is. Number 2, nuclear power plants. The state of Virginia has 4 nuclear power plants, and 2 of them are near Richmond. Now, to most people, this isn't a big deal. It's just, a power plant. Other people who have seen HBO's Chernobyl, it's a deal breaker for them. You'll want to pay attention to the evacuation routes in your area and have an emergency plan in place for you and your family to
nigga, I've never heard about this.
Manage the situation. Now, it is very unlikely that this will ever happen, but it's better to be safe than sorry. And if you're moving here, just kind of pay attention to this a little bit.
I've never heard about this.
May not bother a lot of you, but some people don't want to be anywhere near one of these facilities because of the risk of contamination. If you do want to make that move, keep in mind you're living close to one of these facilities, and you might find your house at a cheaper rate because of it, depending on how close you are to one of the plants.
I don't know where that's at.
And number 1, not a place for allergies. This is not going to be a big deal to a lot.
That's what the allergies be doing. Yeah, the allergies be. Yeah, the allergies be out there kicking niggas' ass. Kick my ass this morning, bro. I went to go hoop, bro. Nothing but straight pollen everywhere, bro. I'm dead about to sneeze right there, bro.
A lot of you, believe it or not, this is a major deal breaker for people moving to certain cities around the country. Matter of fact, a lot of people that really suffer from allergies, they end up living in Arizona and parts of New Mexico and Texas just to get away from all that nonsense. But if you suffer from seasonal allergies, Richmond might not be the place to live. Its greenery makes it an incredibly difficult place for allergy sufferers. According to the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America, Richmond is the worst city in the United States for seasonal allergies.
That's a fact.
The AAFA says more than 50 million Americans are living with nasal allergies. Nasal allergies? Is that just a thing? Because, man, my eyes water. I look like someone punched me in the nose. You ever notice that? You get punched in the nose and your eyes, it doesn't hurt as bad as your eyes just start.
No, I didn't notice that. Niggas won't punch me in the nose when I was legit, man. I'm sorry. That wasn't part of my day. I never got bullied, you feel me? So, sadly, I ain't never get punched in the nose, my guy.
Watering, that's the worst part about it. Then you get blurry and you can't see, and if you're in a situation, you may get punched again in the nose while you're trying to recover from the first one.
Just said it. This nigga got bullied, obviously.
Anyway, that has nothing to do with allergies. Moving on.
Ew,
If
this
you have
nigga on
allergy
crack.
issues,
Dang,
stay out of
allergies,
Richmond,
that's crack.
Virginia. No amount of Sudafed will satisfy. You know, if you've got allergies, you know Sudafed and some of those things work occasionally, not all the time.
All right, that's the video, man. Big Money E, man. Let me know if y'all want another video like this, man. I might fucking want to do another reaction video. I don't know. Depending if y'all liking it or not. But look, like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? New videos coming soon. I'm out. I mean, yeah. I mean, do I believe it was facts? Low key, high key. A lot of the stuff.